My dear student, today we will learn about methods of disinfection for the water. We know very well that water is very important for our life. Water is available above the ground, that is called surface water, and below the ground, that is called groundwater. So far, for water supply scheme, water can be obtained from river, pond, reservoir, etc. So today we will learn about the treatment of water for surface water. So far in surface water, so many treatment have to carried out. Generally, for turbidity, we have to process plain sedimentation, then sedimentation with coagulation, then filtration. After filtration, totally water is clear from turbidity, color, taste, etc. But there is a chance of bacteria in it. So far, to kill the bacteria from the treated water, that is called disinfection. Now the following are three methods of disinfection. One is chlorination, second is ozonization, third is ultraviolet ray. That is the major and minor method of disinfection is boiling of water, excess of lime treatment, and treatment with iodine. Now what is chlorination? Chlorine in its various forms is invariably and almost universally used for disinfecting public water supplies. It is cheap, reliable, easy to handle, and capable of producing residual disinfecting effect of long period. Chlorine used various forms for disinfection, in gaseous form, liquid form, in powder form, dioxide form of chlorine, and chloroamine form of chlorine. મીન્સ ક્લોરીન પાણીમાં સહેલાઈથી બેક્ટેરિયાને નાશ કરે છે. બહુ ઇઝી મેથડ છે, રિલાયબલ છે એટલે કે ભરોસાપાત્ર છે, અને એની ઇફેક્ટ લોંગ સમય સુધી રહે છે અને એની કોઈ એડવર્સ ઇફેક્ટ છે નહીં. માટે કરીને મોસ્ટ ઓફ ક્લોરિનેશન ઇઝ used for treatment of water. Now ozonization. What is ozonization? Ozone is an excellent disinfectant. It is used in gaseous form, which is faintly blue in color of pungent odor. Ozone is nothing but an unstable allotropic form of oxygen, with each of its molecule contain 3 oxygen atom. It can be produced by passing a high tension electric current through a stream of air in a closed chamber. The production of ozone can be shown by the following reaction. O3 is equal to O2 plus O, that is the nascent oxygen. This is the powerful killing agent. The nascent oxygen so produced is a powerful oxidizing agent and remove the organic matter as the bacteria form of water. Now what advantages? Advantage of ozonization. Ozone remove color, odor and taste from water in addition to removing the bacteria from it. Ozone being unstable, nothing remains in water by the time it reaches the distribution system. The ozone water becomes tasty and pleasant, unlike the chlorinated water which becomes bitter to tongue. Disadvantage of the ozonization. It is very costly. Ozone needs electricity for its manufacture and it is highly unstable. Means ozone પ્રક્રિયા બહુ સહેલી તો છે જ, પણ એમાં બીજો એક ફાયદો છે કે એમાં કોઈ વાસ મારતી નથી, પણ તે મોંઘી છે, ઇલેક્ટ્રિસિટીની જરૂર પડે છે અને લોંગ ટાઈમ સુધીની અસર રહેતી નથી. થર્ડ વન, Ultraviolet ray treatment. Ultraviolet ray are the invisible light ray having wavelength of 1000 to 4000 mu. Sun ray also have ultraviolet ray which can also be used in the disinfection of water. In the laboratory, UV ray can be used produced by passing electric current through mercury vapor enclosed in quartz bulb. This process is very costly and requires technical skill and costly equipment. Therefore, it is not used at the waterworks. This method is suitable for treating small quantity of water in hospital for surgical uses. This method is also used for treating swimming pool waters in developed countries. કારણ કે અલ્ટ્રાવાયોલેટ રેથી કોઈ વાસ મારતી નથી, તેથી તેનો સ્વિમિંગ પુલમાં ઉપયોગ થાય છે અને તે ખાસ સંજોગોમાં મેડિકલ એટલે કે હોસ્પિટલ માટે સર્જિકલ ઇન્સ્ટ્રુમેન્ટ માટે એનો ખાસ ઉપયોગ કરવામાં આવે છે. કારણ કે આ પ્રોસેસ બહુ કોસ્ટલી છે અને સ્કિલ ટેકનિકલ માણસની એમાં જરૂર પડે છે. બોઇલિંગ ઓફ વોટર. This method is most effective in the complete sterilization of water since boiling of water kill all the bacteria and other microorganisms. However, this is not possible on large scale as for public water supplies. During epidemic, the consumer are advised to boil the water before drinking. Now, minor treatment. Excess lime treatment. It has been found that when pH of water is more than 9.5, E. coli bacteria present in water will die. Hence, when enough lime is added to bring the pH to this figure, sterilization of E. coli and other bacteria occurs. When the lime raises the pH of water to about 9.5, 9.9 to 99.9 to 100% bacteria are removed. Means કે pH વેલ્યુ પાણીની 9.5 જેટલી લાઈમ ઉમેરીને કરવામાં આવે તો બેક્ટેરિયા 99.9 થી 100% નાશ પામે છે. After killing the bacteria by excessive lime, the next requirement is to reduce the pH value of water for making it fit for domestic purpose. Hence, this method of disinfection is not adopted for public water supplies. કારણ કે pH value 9.5 લાવ્યા પછી પોટેબલ વોટરની pH value 6.5 to 8.5 હોવાથી એને નીચે લાવવા માટે એક્સ્ટ્રા ખર્ચ થાય છે. Treatment of iodine and bromine. It has been seen that addition of iodine and bromine in water kills all the pathogenic bacteria. The quantity of iodine and bromine should not exceed 8 ppm and they can kill bacteria in minimum contact period of 5 minutes. These disinfection are easily available in the form of pills and very handy. Being costly, these are also used in treating water at individual estate or industries. ખાસ સંજોગોમાં ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીઝ અથવા ખાસ પ્રકારની પ્રાઇવેટ એજન્સીઓ પોતે આનો યુઝ કરે છે કારણ કે તે બહુ કોસ્ટલી છે. થેન્ક યુ.